Hello, everybody. Just going to do a few affirmations and see where I go from there. Let me check the light. The light looks a little bit off. It's even worse. Oh well, I tried. Shined off the glasses. It was better before. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm going to go from there and be happy, be relaxed, because it's just me expressing my positivity to anyone who sees this later. Anyone who's watching this, you receive a full 59 doses of happiness into your life, and your life will be full of carefree, happy, relaxed people. Everyone with whom you interact with will also receive a full 59 doses of happiness. And those who cannot be happy or choose not to be happy will just stay far away from you, but will also receive a full 59 doses of happiness. Your life will be peaceful, happy, and you'll share your energy with others who are peaceful and happy. It's done, it's done, it's done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, hello, Grandpa Brian. Welcome. I'm just gonna shoot information, just be relaxed, and I don't know where I'm gonna go with this, but I just want to be at peace and relaxed. Let's see, Saturday. I'm focused on loving and honoring myself. I realize that I am a divine being of infinite potential. Oof, that's what I want to be. Be happy with myself and realize that I truly am a divine being of infinite potential. I'm glad that I am alive and that I am healthy. I eat with joy. I drink with joy. I spread compassion with joy. I enjoy every moment of my life. And that's important to enjoy your life and to enjoy being with other people and to enjoy sharing compassion with other people. My health, my relationships, my finances, my wisdom, and my life are getting better and better. My health is getting better and better. My relationships are getting better and better. My finances are getting better and better. My wisdom is getting better and better. My life is getting better and better. And if you can just keep that mindset that my life is getting better and better, no matter what is happening around me, no matter what other people are going through, I'm willing to help them, but my life is still getting better and better. I do not allow others to drag me down. And it goes with Emile Coué's method of conscious auto suggestions. Say it 20 times a day by day, in every way, things are getting better and better. Every day in every way, things are getting better and better. Every day in every way, things are getting better and better. Every day in every way, things are getting better and better. Every day in every way, things are getting better and better. Or you can change it up to every day in every way. I live a life of carefree, peaceful joy, and happiness. Every day in every way, I live a carefree, peaceful life filled with joy and happiness. Or you could say, every day in every way, uh, gifts and good things are coming to me. Doesn't matter. But you say these things 20 times a day. Just pick your own affirmation. It's an easy one. If you say it, you can do it in probably less than 2 minutes, and it kind of gets you in the right mindset. You might not believe it at first, but if you put something that every day in every way I am carefree, peaceful, peaceful and joyful, even if you're down, things are coming my way. Every day in every way, life is getting better and better for me. Those kind of things. And even if you're down and depressed, if you just say those things 20 times, it will bring you up a little bit, and just believe in yourself. And we come into that so often that it just these things just drive you crazy. These little tiny things. I think I put them in the back. Yes. And oh, hello, Grandpa Brian. Oh no, it is no. You just being here, it's fine. You don't have to worry about anything. I'm doing this more to spread the positivity. I don't need viewers as much as I need to spread positivity. So if you're in and out or you're not here, Grandpa Brian, You don't have to be here. This is just for me to spread positivity, and that's kind of my goal. Is not to get the views as much as to get the positivity out. Um, it's, I'm a very shy person, so being center of attention is not my thing. But doing this YouTube thing, putting me as a center of attention, kind of puts in. And I enjoy seeing the algorithm. I enjoy the back end of the the math and stuff like that. That I enjoy a lot. Being in front of the video, planning on what I'm going to do. It just even if I plan things on it, never works out the way I plan. So I just do this to spread much positivity. And if it hits one person to spread positivity to and they receive it and they like it, that's all I'm here to do. And we run into people who criticize us, they judge us, they run just drive us crazy with these things. The one thing that has helped me is don't take criticism from people you could never go to for advice. That's huge to me if you think about it. Another one says don't take criticism from people who do not know the subject or don't know what it's about. It brings you to a point where this person who's criticizing me, even if they come across as constructive criticism, would I go to them for advice about the subject? And it sounds, self-centered, but you just have to stop yourself and go, this person telling me this, would I go for them for advice? And if you're not going to ever go for them for advice on the subject, you got to let them go. Because it tends to be that people who know more about a subject are much more fair and forgiving and willing to talk about it. While people who know less are much more vindictive and venom filled when they insult you. And it puts you in a bad place because and they know it. I moved my wife's cat's box and she's looking for her spot. And now she's got her box back. So no, yeah. Now she's got her box back. I didn't put things on it anymore. But yeah, it's important that the people who give you criticism, the people who know more about the subject that they're criticizing you on, are more likely to be fair and give you advice and give you information to help you. While those who don't know about the subject tend to be, insulting, bring you down, say things like, "Oh, you know, what is a big thing is I don't mean to sound bad, but or please forgive me, but what's the I hate to be insulting, but when they say those kind of things, or this might sound bad, but those kind of things, you tend to need to take it with a grain of salt because if they say things like, "Oh, I don't mean to be mean," but they really want to be mean, they're just trying to, you know, you know, like cushion the blow, but they really don't want to cushion the blow. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to go a bunch of would mean something to me, and I pulled a bunch of affirmations because again, I made a mess of my affirmation because I was going to resuspend them out, basically change out my daily. So okay, here. No weapon formed against me can prosper. Everything, word, deed, or action that was meant for my harm will be turned into my benefit, my prosperity. I will prosper from it. Okay, no weapon formed against me can prosper. That's fair. Everything works to my benefit. And you have to go with that mindset that no matter what's happening around you, it's going to come out to your benefit. The obstacles in your life are there to teach you. And that's hard when they're right when the big obstacle's right in front of you. It's hard to accept it and hard to know what the right way to deal with it is. Help a little bit. No, that's much better. Um, every word that was meant to harm me will be converted into my betterment. And that's every word is when people uh, constructive criticism and constructive criticism is your choice, not theirs. So if they say to you, "Oh, I want to give you some constructive criticism," no, they're going to criticize you, and whether you take it as constructive, it's your choice. In every bit of judgment can be taken as constructive if you're in the right mindset. But if you're not in the right mindset, it is not your obligation to take it. If someone judges you, if someone insults you, it is not your job to make it. It's my fault for taking it that way. No, no, no. It is your job to one, keep it and deal with it and use it as a lesson, or two, let it go. You don't have to be vindictive towards that person, but it's better if you treat it as a learning opportunity. And if you can't use that, then just throw it away. You don't have to throw the person away, but you might want to pull back a little bit and spend less time around them. Every deed that was meant for my harm will be converted for my betterment. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes when someone tries to do something against you, if you know how to react in a positive, calm mindset, have control of your emotions, you can turn it around and make it better for you. It's a challenge, but it can be done. It is possible. Every action that was meant to harm me will be converted into my betterment. Again, actions against you. If you know how to keep a calm mindset, controlled emotion, it will put you into a better place to know what to do with the negative situation. What is meant for my detriment, was meant for my harm, was meant to be negative, will become my favor and I will prosper from it. And that's what you want to do. You want to take what you can, use it to prosper from it. And, I send any energy does not belong to me back to where it came from. I send all power that does not belong to me back to where it came from. Empaths tend to take on emotions, energies, just general attitudes from other people. And we have to learn to, ground ourselves and send back which doesn't belong to us, send back which not are part of our personality. That's one problem with being a really good empath is you can absorb the energy, the emotions, the mindset of other people and walk around with it unintentionally and use the attitudes, the emotions, and the mindset of other people through you on other people. So you have to learn to ground and just send back all that energy, all that power does not belong to you back to that person, not in a harmful way. It belongs to them. It's for them to deal with. With harm to none and benefit to all, I send back all the power does not belong to me back to where it came from. With benefit to all and harm to none, I send back all energy does not belong to me back to where it came from. And more importantly, I send any energy does not align with me back to source and the grounding energy of Mother Earth for them to deal with in the most fairest way possible. I send all power that does not align with me to source, to the grounding energy of Mother Earth to deal with, because the power and the energy are just that. If they don't align with us, if we send it to source, we send it to the grounding energy of Mother Earth, it is not negative because they know what to do with it. Source and grounding energy of Mother Earth deals with this energy all the time. So if it's out of our problem for source and grounding energy of Mother Earth to handle, it puts you in a better place. You don't need it. You just need yours, with benefit to all and harm to none, with love to all and harm to none. I call back my power from every person, every place, everything in my past lives, in this lifetime, in the universe, in this galaxy, in this dimension, or any other. I call back my power clean, recalibrated, and only belonging to me. I am loved. I am protected. I am in complete alignment. So mote it be. It is done. It is done. It is done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This has all been stated in my own words. So go out on the road to produce benefit to everyone and bring me and everyone close to my heart only positive results. Thank you, Papa Joe. Yes, I just want to share as much positivity. Have people align with what I say is not as important as them understanding and being able to take what works for them, and then to use it in their best way. And if it works for you, great. If anything I say does not work for you, I'm willing to hear it, and then and you don't have to accept it at all. Anything that doesn't work for you, you don't have to accept it. But if you want to give me any constructive criticism, I'm willing to take it. It's even if you think, "Wow, this sounds terrible," I open the floodgates open. If you think that this is too aggressive or too negative, I let you free because I am want to be in a place where I accept all criticism in the right way and don't take it personal against me, but take it as a way for me to be better. So, but if I'm not telling you to be that way because that way is difficult. So if you want to go out and someone says anything to you and you can't accept it, it is in your right to let it go. It is not your problem to accept it. And that's one of the things that sometimes criticism you can take it, and even if it's negative criticism, it's terrible criticism. Sometimes you're in the right mindset to accept it and go, okay, I can use some of this to benefit me. But sometimes with that negative criticism, it's just too tarry, it's too messy, it's too sticky. It's just that you can't get anything positive out of it. Just throw it away. Um, Honestly, a lot of things I say are for me to look back later and review this and think and improve myself. So that's one thing is that when you give advice to others, I'm going to keep saying this. Whenever you give advice to others, use that for learning for yourself. Hello, Larry Elderkin. Welcome to my Saturday live stream. And my computer is complaining it's not plugged in because it is not. It has a thing to plug into the power bank, which doesn't help if it's plugged into the wall socket. Doesn't mean if it's not plugged into the power bank, doesn't help me. Okay, it's getting dark fast. I'm glad I put the light on. The 42 ideals of Mott. I honor virtue. I benefit with gratitude. I am peaceful. I respect the property of others. I affirm that all life is sacred. I give offerings that are genuine. Whenever you say thanks, when you get a positive thing in your life, it's good to stop and thank your guides, thank Source, thank the grounding energy of Mother Earth, thank God. Whatever you have in your life is your high. Thank your higher self. Thank yourself. So whenever positive things come into your life, you want to give thanks in a bunch. It's the best way. Give offerings of thanks whenever you can. It brings more positive in your life. I am peaceful. I respect the property of others. I affirm all life is sacred. I give offers that are genuine. I live in truth. I regard all altars with respect. You don't have to follow that different religions, but it's good to respect it and let other people have their religions. I speak with sincerity. Very important to be sincere when you speak. I consume only my fair share. I offer words of good intent. Very important that whenever you go through life, always offer words of good intent. When you go out to the store, it's just the cashier, they're working hard. It's good to say thank you and you tell them to have a nice day. Their job is to tell you to have a nice day, and they do it every day so much, that means less meaning to them. But when the customer tells them, hey, you have a good night, you have a great Saturday, have a great weekend, it comes back to them. It brings them up and lets them go to the other customers who are not as friendly and nice. I relate in peace. I honor animals with reverence. If you don't honor animals, how can you honor people? Some people say that, oh, don't you think you take animals' life over a human's life? I take everyone's life equally, so I can't answer that question. That's one of the toughest questions when someone say, "Oh, you'll take you'll protect an animal over a human." Ugh, that's a tough answer because animals, they need our protection. People are terrible. Small animals, the snake which is reviled. The snake has a job to do. It kills a pet, even a venomous snake. It's going to keep the rats and the mice and things that are going to spread disease out of your garden. Rattlesnakes are hated, but rattlesnakes rattle to say, "Hey, I'm here. Please leave me alone." Rattlesnakes do not do it to tell you, "I'm going to get you." They're telling you, "Please leave me alone." So the animals that it's really to me, how can you take a human's life over an animal when the animal is genuine and pure and just wants to live their life? Well, a lot of humans, they do terrible things to each other. I can be trusted. I care. for Mother Earth. Again, got to care for the animals because if you care for the worst part, spiders. One of the things is, someone has had a garden spider, and I'm like, that's a good thing. Oh, it's a scary spider. If it bites me, it doesn't want to bite you. It's going to keep the pests off your plants. It's going to in your garden. You want a garden spider. I keep my own counsel. I speak positively of others. I remain balanced with my emotions. That's a challenge, but being balanced with your emotions really helps put you in a good place. I'm truthful with my relationships. I'm truthful with myself. I hold purity in high esteem. I spread joy. I do the best that I can. Again, if you're doing the best you can, if that's not good enough for someone else, it's their problem, not yours. As long as you know you're doing the best you can, be happy with it. Walk away. And whatever they say, it's their opinion. Just wash away. I communicate with compassion. Very important. I listen to opposing opinions. Listening to opposing opinions does not mean you have to accept it. Does not mean you have to accept if it's too negative, but listening to someone's opinion just means you're listening. And if it bothers you, think, what about this is bothering me? Is it insulting? Is it insulting to someone else? Or is their opinion something that threatens your beliefs? And at that point, you have to decide, okay, what am I going to do with this? Either throw it away because it's just too much right now, or look at it and see how it affects your beliefs. Because we're humans. Our lives are meant to evolve. Our beliefs are meant to evolve. We can't be cement. We can't be stagnant. I create harmony. I invoke laughter. I am open to love in various forms. I'll leave it at that. I am forgiving. I am kind. I am respectful of others. I am accepting. I follow my inner guidance. Very important to always follow your inner guidance because your inner guidance can't treat you wrong. It's guidance. Take it purely, whatever happens, think of your head, think of what might be best, and go forward from there. I converse with awareness. I do good. I give blessings. I keep the waters pure. I speak with good intent. I praise the God. I praise the goddess. Whenever you can, good things come into your life. Just say thank you. Thank you to whatever higher self, higher being you want to thank. I am humble. I achieve with integrity. I advance through my own abilities. I don't need to steal someone else's abilities or crush someone else's abilities to make myself feel better. It happens a lot in work, my own work especially, where people advance themselves through picking on other people, saying how other people are incompetent or not pulling their weight. But as long as you pulling your weight in your little world, unless it affects and pulls you down, at which point you have to say something. But besides that, stay in your lane. As long as you're doing your work in your way, be happy. And if they're not doing their work in their way, as long as it's not affecting you, you don't need to, call them out. But you can't help them. If someone's not pulling their weight, you can go to them, come to them and ask if they need help and see if you can bring them. Now, if they want to unload their workload onto you, you don't have to accept it. But if they need some guidance on how to use a specific people's software or how to properly fill out some paperwork that's causing them, some problems, because in my own work, I deal with dozens of different kinds of um, computer programs, and some of them overlap, and some of them don't quite overlap right. And it takes some knowledge, and you have to go, and I have to go to other people and say, "Hey, I'm having problems with these two programs. They're not matching up. Is this a problem, or is this something that we have to, get on the back end when it's so complicated?" But especially with computer programs, if someone needs some help, guidance on how to use a program, fine. But if they want you to do their work, then you can say no, thank you, and move forward from there. I embrace the all because the all is the all, and as long as we're in tune with ourselves, it's all good. Yes, animals and bugs. I do love my bugs, but it's okay. Everyone has their own uh, gifts and abilities, and if it's different than mine, I accept it. If it's challenging to me, I want to learn from it. On the end of the day, though, if their gifts and abilities don't align with mine, but it doesn't affect me, that's okay. If it does affect me, I think about it a little bit. Okay. Oh, here's good. I forgive others who pour their pain out on me. People come to you, they dump their pain on you. But I forgive myself for accepting that pain. That's important to forgive yourself for taking their pain. So even though people can share their pain, doesn't mean you have to absorb it. But us as empaths will absorb the energy from others, pain from others, and I forgive myself for accepting it. I forgive myself for holding on to that pain. I release myself from all and any of the energy that no longer serves me. So whatever doesn't serve me, I release it. I don't need it. It doesn't serve me. With benefit to all and harm to none, I release this energy, the thought, the mindset, the history that doesn't serve me. I drink from the cup of abundant peace, prosperity, and relaxation, fortune, grace, and favor moving forward. So I drink from the cup of fortune, of peace, and grace. That's how to live. Just drinking from the cup of peace and joy and love. And it's different kind of life, just to go through life and try to find yourself in the right mindset. Try to find the right people to share your life with, because there's going to be times when there are going to be people who come into your life who just don't vibe with you. At that point, you can spend less time with them, or spend no time with them. If people vibe with you, you want to work with them. If they vibe with you and they bring you up, you definitely want to spend more time with you. But if they vibe with you and kind of bring you down a little bit, you got to spend a little less time with them. But you can be kind. When people come to you and ask for help, you can listen to them, but you don't have to take all that energy on yourself. And here's the favor declaration. Favor is with me in everything I undertake. Favor is with me everywhere I go. Favor allows everything I set my hand upon to prosper in the most positive, happy, healthy, beneficial way for me. Favor allows everything I set both my hands upon to prosper twice as quickly, with the potential of prospering twice as much in the most happy, healthy, positive, beneficial way for me. Favor is with me in the city. Favor is with me in the country. Favor is with me in the light. Favor is with me in the dark. Favor is with me as I hike. Favor is with me as I walk. Favor is with me as I live. Favor is with me as I sleep. Favor is with me at home. Favor is with me at work. Favor is with me at rest. Favor walks with me as I come in. Favor walks with me as I go out. Favor heals my body as I speak favor into my body. Favor heals my eyes to see clearly. Favor heals my ears to hear clearly. Favor heals my mind to think clearly. Favor heals my body into ideal perfection. Favor helps me to see with compassion. Favor helps me to hear with compassion. Favor helps me to think with compassion. Favor helps me to speak with compassion. Favor helps me to live in the most compassionate way possible. Favor protects my children. Favor protects my pets. Favor protects my family. Favor protects my friends. Favor watches over everyone who are close to my heart. Favor envelops me in total safety. Favor fills my home. Favor envelops everyone who is close to my heart in total safety. Favor envelops everyone in the soul tribe into total safety. Favor grants my ground abundance of unending joy. Favor fills my pantry with abundance of food. Favor fills my pantry with abundance of liquid nutrition. Favor fills my pantry with abundance of nourishment. Favor fills my life with peaceful prosperity. Favor overflows my food. Favor overfills my liquid nutrition. Favor overflows all my nourishment. Favor compels all my enemies to always seek peace with me. Favor compels everyone with whom I interact to always maintain peace with me. Favor encloses my barns. Favor fills my storehouses. Favor provides safety to all my possessions. Favor ensures all my possessions always prosper. Favor preserves all my material property to last longer and work as new, unless and until a new or higher value replacement is already in my possession. Favor protects all my possessions. Favor protects all my property. Favor protects my home. Favor keeps all my possessions in total safety. Favor keeps all my property in total safety. Favor protects me. Favor protects my offspring. Favor protects everyone who are close to my heart. Favor protects everyone in the soul tribe. Favor keeps me in total safety. Favor fills my home. Favor keeps my home in total safety. Favor fills everyone in the soul tribe. Hello, Mrs. B. Favor keeps all my offspring in total safety. Favor keeps all my pets in total safety. Favor leads me to discover good fortune in all things. Favor leads me to discover good fortune everywhere. Favor caused me to come in on top. Favor caused me always to be above. Favor keeps me always ahead. Favor gives me favor with the elements. Favor generates a favorable atmosphere between me and everyone whom I interact. Favor initiates peace between me and all physical beings. Favor initiates peace between me and all spiritual beings. I am favored by the spiritual realm. Favor supports those who help me accomplish my goals. Favor supports those who assist me in moving towards the completion of my projects. Everyone in all dimensions see me with great favor. Favor seeks me out. Favor finds me easily. Favor finds me effortlessly. Favor helps me turn every obstacle in my life into a great opportunity. Favor allows me to see the true potential of every opportunity, every obstacle in my life. Favor ensures I know how to optimally use each of the tools in my arsenal to use every opportunity, every obstacle in my life into a most effective, efficient way to learn and grow. This has been stated in my words to go out in the world, produce positive benefit, and bring me and everyone close to my heart in the soul tribe only positive results. And that's all we have in life is that just being positive, spreading positive energy, spreading goodness and love. And I don't know if anyone's on at 8. I don't want to overlap onto them. I know Milky Way Soul Tribe's on at 10 o'clock tonight. I'm sorry, it'll be 2 hours. Milky Way Soul Tribe is on in 2 hours from now, which is 10 o'clock tonight, 9 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock California time. And of course, 5 hours more, whatever. It's Milky Way Soul Tribe's on later. Anyone who's wanting to watch them, it should be a fun show. It's about past and present, future, both the future and the past. Should be interesting. Uh, Living in the now is big, but you gotta at least look at your past and see where you've been. You don't have to let it control you, but you do have to learn from it. That's one of the big things is that when we think about the past mistakes, we use it to learn. We use it to observe it and see what I can go from here. But don't let it bring you down. And if your past memories are causing you trouble, it's time to rewrite them. Because as every police officer knows, 5 people see a crime, there's 5 totally different stories. And because our minds are like clay, they're easily manipulated. So we go from there. So with that, I'm going to leave you all to go have a fantastic Saturday night. Have a great Sunday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Holiday Monday. Have a great holiday Monday if you're in the United States. If you're not, just have a great life. What's next?